Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene. We finished making this little guy all sanded up and stuff. You can take as much time as you want to do that. We're going to finish this guy as far as I'm going to wood burn everything. You don't have to. If you want to paint it at this stage, that is entirely up to you. But I sanded his feet a little bit on the front and the back. You can see I started wood burning here a little bit, but I'm going to share with you how I'm going to wood burn this, and then I'm going to go offline and finish it up because it would take way too much time online to do it, you know, or on the video. So what you need is a detail master. Now this is the shape I have. It comes, it's like a bit of a slant, and it's very, very sharp, just like a knife. I hone it up on a strop or a real fine sandpaper, like 600 grit or higher, on either side, and then I take it to a strop so it's sharp to use. What I am doing right now is I put a center quill in, and what I was doing was just doing the last few feathering there. This is the beginning of these feathers that need to be done individually, and then over here we're just gonna, I'll show you that in a second, but let me do a couple of these to show you how these are done. So there's always a center quill with this, and you kind of just start it, you push it down and then pull it up to when you get towards the end here. Okay? And that's one feather. And then what you try to do with this is you try to go in a different direction. Okay? If you are like we went this way here, now this quill is going to come down maybe a little bit like so. That's the center. And then we're going to go down here, and we're just going to go down this way. And you can put a little bit of a curvature on that. That would probably do you good to, you know, turn it a little bit and then go towards the center, just like so. And then I go to the other side, and where it comes out from underneath the feather, I'll show you this in a second here, just like so. I know these are kind of spread out a little bit. It's hard to see it from where I'm at, so I'm going to have to correct some of this maybe when I get offline, but you'll get the idea. See how it's darker right underneath, so it looks like it's coming out from underneath that other feather. Now, and you do the same thing here. You go in a bit of a different direction. We went down on this side. We may come up and put the center quill going up like so. Okay? And then we're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3. You kind of let the wood burner do the work. You know, just take your time with it. Alright? And then we're going to go on the other side of this quill and turn it upward. Now, you notice it got a little darker because it depends how the grain is running, folks. That's why a lot of the carvers will use Tupelo when they do birds, because it becomes a little more even with your piece. Now, here we have a center quill again, so we'll go from here up, maybe from right here over, just like so. And then put another one right next to it, like that. A little wide, but it's okay. You get the idea. And then we're just going to take it from there and go towards the center. Okay, and this is underneath that other feather, so we need to make that distinct that it's coming out from underneath there. Okay, and then you're going to go on this side of the quill and go this way. If you put a little bit of a curvature on it, it gives it a little more realistic value to it. And alright, so that's how all these feathers are done this way. Actually, I enjoy the carving the most, more than anything else. I'll be very honest with you. There are some people that absolutely love doing the burning and find it relaxing. Like carving, I have to be in the right frame of mind to really enjoy it. But you get the idea how those feathers go, okay? So this one's coming out from underneath here, and this is the next one on top, and this one's on top. So, and then again, you want to try to put it in a little bit of a different direction. This is going down, so we may go up on this one. Okay, just like so. And then take our feathering this way, okay? And this way. And you can finish all these feathers up. Now, you do the tail the same way. The tail is done down the center. You have a center quill down the center, just like we do, and then you do either side the same way. Okay. And you stop right where it turns there, because that's kind of tucked underneath there. Now, to do the head, it's going to be very simple. The rest of it, the feathering is a little tougher to do. But when you get over here, it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to take little strokes back and forth and follow that out. Just like crisscross them. But you want to go in a direction, okay? You want to kind of follow a flow to it. So what I normally do is I just kind of show where the flow is. Okay, this is going to go straight down the back all the way down to here, okay? When you do the side here, you want to just put little dabs of how you're going to have that turning. See how we have that turning? And the same thing here, that's going to turn. I'll give you an indication how to do it. Okay, and the same thing on the other side of his face. We're going to go upward and then start turning it down towards the neck. Same thing with underneath the neck. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but this comes straight down. And you can kind of flow it out a little bit, just a tad, you know, just kind of instead of straight down. Okay, see how we have this going here? Alright, so when we come back, and the same thing here, you just want to kind of maybe flow that out a little bit from the center. And the same thing over here. You know, you're going to flow this down the neck. So see how we have that flowing up and around underneath the neck, and that's going to be a bit of a challenge to get in there. So do your best to get in there. And then you're going to do this whole neck area, you know, kind of fan it out. But I would do these feathers first and then go back and do the rest. Okay, the feet, we're not going to do anything with the feet. We're going to leave them smooth. So there's your pattern, okay, going up and down and around. And all you're going to use is these little crisscrosses that I just showed you. Here, let me show you a little closer here, if I can. Let's see if I can get this in focus here. Right there. You're just going to do a little crisscross, kind of deep, and just bring your pen down and up and back and forth, side to side. Okay? That's all that's to it. Now this is going to take me a while to do, so I won't be back in a day or so, and I'm going to probably have it painted. And when I come back and it's all completed, I'll show you what it looks like and how I painted it up and the colors that I used. And I'll go through that whole fun part. See how it's starting to, see how the crisscrossing makes it look like little feathering. So just take your time with it. Take your time with it and do your best. Be careful not to hit the eyelids with the wood burner, okay, after you carve them. But go ahead and do your feathering. Just like I said, you're going to put a center quill down every one. Okay, and here this is just little crisscross down here underneath on both sides. Alright, so have fun burning it, and we'll be back to show you the completed bird in a day or two. Okay, folks, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.